Birdman, lifestyle and net worth. Brian Christopher Williams, born on February 15, 1969, better known by his stage name Birdman, also known as Baby, is an American rapper, record executive, CEO, and entrepreneur. He's the co-founder and public face of Cash Money Records, in which he founded with his older brother, Ronald Slim Williams, in 1992. Birdman released his debut album in 2002 and has gone on to release 4 solo albums in total. Aside from his solo career, he's also a member of the hip-hop duo Big Timers, along with producer Manny Fresh. Birdman has a net worth of approximately $150 million. By the time Birdman was 22 years old, he'd already amassed a net worth of $40 million. At his peak, Birdman owned a $30 million condo in Miami, in addition to at least 2 other properties in Miami, one of which is a recording studio, and a large mansion in New Orleans. His property portfolio is significantly smaller today. In December of 2021, a homeowner in Los Angeles sued Birdman, seeking $114,000 in back rent related to a mansion in Bel Air. According to legal filings, Birdman had reportedly agreed to pay $33,000 per month in rent for the mansion, but at some point stopped paying. Birdman's early life. As stated earlier, Birdman was born Brian Christopher Brooks on February 15, 1969, at Charity Hospital in New Orleans, Louisiana, to Johnny Williams and Gladys Brooks. Williams did not sign the birth certificate, which led to Birdman initially taking his mother's surname. For almost a month after his birth, he did not even have a given first name, and was simply referred to as the Baby, a nickname he retains to this day. As a small child, Birdman and his family lived on top of a bar owned by his father. In 1975, when Birdman was 5 years old, his mother Gladys became ill and died. After their mother's death, Birdman and his siblings Kim, Ronald, and Ray were taken in by their uncle and spent 2 years living in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada, followed by 2 years in foster care upon their return to New Orleans. After Johnny, his father, learned that they were in foster care, a long legal battle took place in the mid-1970s, which eventually ended with Johnny and his then-wife Patricia getting full custody of the children. Birdman's name changed to Brian Williams from Brian Brooks. Birdman and his siblings moved in with their father and stepmother and lived in the Magnolia Projects in Central City, New Orleans, where Birdman developed a close friendship with his stepbrother, Eldrick Wise. While living in the Magnolia, Birdman and Wise soon began committing robberies and sold heroin together before both getting arrested at the age of 16. At 18, both were again arrested for drug possession and sentenced to 3 years in Elaine Hunt Correctional Center. Birdman served 18 months before he was acquitted of all charges. Birdman's personal life. Birdman's mother, Gladys Brooks, born 1935 and died in 1975, whom he exclusively referred to as Miss Gladys, became ill and died when he was 5 years old. Birdman has made numerous references to his mother in his music, including releasing a song named after her. His father, Johnny Williams, born 1920 and died in 1996, owned a number of small businesses in the New Orleans area, including multiple bars and a laundromat. Johnny Williams was killed in a car accident in 1996. His stepbrother, Eldrick Wise, was killed in an unsolved murder in 1991. One of Birdman's younger sisters, Tamara, was killed in a car accident in 2006. Birdman has 10 brothers and 12 sisters. Birdman has 2 biological children, Brian Jr., born 1997, and Bria, born 1998. At his peak, Birdman claimed that he bought 100 new cars every 6 months, giving the old ones away to his friends and family. He's typically seen wearing several $1 million worth of jewelry, including a 15-carat black diamond ring and matching earrings, and a $500,000 grill on his teeth. Birdman's Cash Money Records. Once Birdman got out of prison, he and his brother Ronald Slim Williams began noticing the emerging bounce subgenre of hip-hop, which was popular in New Orleans nightclubs at the time. Looking to capitalize on the trend, in 1991, the brothers formed their own record label. They named it Cash Money Records. No one had any experience running a record label or even working in the music industry. They didn't own a record studio, and they didn't have an artist on their roster. On the other hand, the brothers did have $100,000 in startup capital. Ronald and Birdman chose the name Cash Money Records as a reference to the recently released film New Jack City, in which Wesley Snipes played a wealthy New York City gangster who runs a crew called the Cash Money Brothers. In 1998, Cash Money partnered with Universal Music Group, which offered Ronald and Birdman a $30 million contract. The deal gave the brothers $3 million up front and guaranteed them $1.5 million per album. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.